So welcome back to some more Sonic Generations, where last time we did all the challenges and fought the last two bosses of the main game, that being Silver, who got pummeled, and the Egg Dragoon from Sonic Unleashed. And this time, in this very loudening silence, we have all but one thing to do, and that is to put in some Chaos Emeralds into these gears to repair them. And of course, they're going in the opposite direction. Okay, whatever. So, this is going to be the final episode of, well, Sonic Generations. Now, before anybody says anything, this is not the final episode entirely of everything. Because, well, Shadow exists, you know. Like, you know. I'm getting all choked up thinking about it now. It's, we got Shadow Generations still. So, this is, while it may be the finale of Sonic Generations, we still have a whole other hedgehog to go and see. If only it was Silver Generations, but then again, he doesn't even have his own game yet. At least at the time of recording, which is kind of sad, but whatever. It is what it is. Please go the way I want you to go. Oh. Oh, right, because these they turn slower. Ugh, yeah. It is not intended for you to actually take these all the way up. So head up here. Grab this one. And, I suck. Okay, just head back all the way over here. Yeah, these gears are kind of weird, and it's kind of hard to traverse around here because, well, can I not get up? What is happening? I'm supposed to... Oh, I have to wait to slowly go back up. Yeah, these things move at a snail's pace, needless to say. It's, really... Okay, it's moving a little faster. The rest of the gears are finally catching up. This is probably what's going to take up most of the episode, honestly. I mean, there is one thing I do want to show after the final boss, because, spoiler alert, we are going to have the final boss here. And that's a weird thing. You don't need to do any of the other challenges unless if you want random stuff. You don't need... And you can't even use the skills that you get from there in this final boss, so it's kind of pointless. But that's all the Chaos Emeralds. Giant portal much. And we get the return of the Chaos Emeralds. Final battle. Let's go.
Okay, Gruesome, you're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion!
Eggman! No wonder!
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik?
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After Sonic ruined my interstellar amusement park, I stumbled upon a dark primordial essence. I discovered it possessed abilities I've long desired to harness for myself. Namely, that it could travel through the dimension of time, so I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours, to do with as we please.
But the more your monster tears through the timeline, the more damage you do to it.
So, I'm going to erase that line and reshape it as I see fit. And they call me eccentric. No one will judge us anymore after we've destroyed these Sonics forever. Shall we begin then, Doctor? By all means, my dear Doctor.
Destroy me? In your dreams, Eggman. I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving!
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash you into a blue jelly. That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
You're tougher than that! Come on!
Not you.
On your feet.
You're not beat yet.
Who are they? They are insignificant. You face worse, Sonic.
Focus your spirit.
We're right behind you. I believe in you, Mr. Sonic.
Embrace the emeralds!
Harness their power, Sonic.
You have to win, Sonic, like you've done time and again.
Time to scramble some Eggman, supersonic style!
Time Eater. As badass as this thing looks, this is the most underwhelming fight ever. This is literally just it's an auto scroller that you dodge stuff. You literally just hold boost to get closer to Time Eater. That's it.
Charge into the core!
Yeah, and it's your friends constantly backseating you on what to do. And that's it.
Like a homing shot.
Yes. Just literally boost into him. That's all this is.
That looks dangerous.
So yeah. And the nice thing, we could switch it on over to Classic Sonic, make it a side scroller. An auto scroller is what I was trying to think of.
Be careful, Sonic.
It looks like a homing shot. So Super Sonic here, as you can see, drains our rings over time, but we are invincible as long as we are Super Sonic. Oh my god, shut up, teammates. Shut up. So yeah. Ow. The only thing that happens if you get hit is you get pushed back a little, and that's it. What? What is happening? Ow. Okay, whatever. Just keep boosting. And yeah, we just want to boost into the core. That's literally all this is. So we'll go back on over to Modern. Eventually, if it lets me. There we go. Back over to Modern. It's kind of just a choice on who you want to play as. I mean, most people will say that Classic Sonic's easier, but I don't know, I like Modern Sonic more. It makes it a little more difficult because you have to dodge more debris, and there's less rings that are easily accessible, but yeah, Time Eater's really just underwhelming. He's very easy to kill.
Looks like time energy is building up!
As long as you don't get hit too often, like, you're fine. Oh no, everybody's slow. And yeah, that's it.
Going to return to normal.
Okay.
Go after it.
Alright. I mean, this is the only time where you actually have to switch into Classic Sonic so you can dodge stuff. And we'll go over here to dodge those homing attacks, or homing rockets. So there are advantages going back and forth between Modern and Classic Sonic to dodge certain attacks, but besides that, Time Eater's just nothing. Change the timelines over here. Change on over to the other timeline. Just like I said, this fight just kind of drags on. There's really not much to say.
It's attacking.
And it's a shame, because Time Eater looks awesome. Okay, yes, I know. Shut up, teammates. Jesus. He looks awesome, but again, there's just not anything to him. All you're doing is just boosting to him.
Now we'll...
Yes, yes.
Switch by
I know I could switch, Amy. I think I have to be on the other timeline, huh? There, whatever. It's not giving me a choice.
Please be careful.
Alright, we'll just keep on going through here. I guess I get to see more of its attacks because I was being an idiot. Yes.
It'll take more than
And I think they only recorded like 1 or 2 lines for each character, considering Knuckles has said that like 3 times over. So yeah, we'll just keep on moving through here. Oh no. Let's just move out of the hands. That's what I'm saying. It's such an underwhelming fight. Oh god. Yes, I know. Alright. We want to get to the core. Yet another hit. Lots of rings. Not too shabby. And yeah, it just...
Sonic, combine your powers.
That. If he does that, you just press L1 and R1 at the same time.
something the matter.
And we get back to the fight. So, do I switch here? I guess not. It's not even letting me switch. L1 and R1. Oh, you're supposed to hold it for this bit. Okay, my bad. I'm an idiot. And that's it. That's Time Eater. That is the final boss of Sonic Generations.
Still warm. Time travel.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great! So, I have a question for you. Once we're home, you think the timeline will be restored? Yep. Just don't think about it too hard.
It was great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past. Ugh, time travel's a chore. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
There's our portal home.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
All's well that ends well. That's Sonic Generations. It's a bit of a shorter Sonic game compared to most of them. And also it's cool, we get to see a recap of a bunch of the old original zones compared to what we have in this game, so we're seeing Sonic 1 stuff. This game is very enjoyable. Again, it's a short time, especially if you're skipping all the challenges, but it's still a really fun time. It's one of those short and sweet kind of games, and they did a really good job on all of the levels except for Planet Wisp and Crisis City, in my opinion, but even still for those areas, they're still fun. They just have their problems, but there's a lot of good things to say about this game. And again, while there's not a lot bad to say about it. I will say that Time Eater just sucks. He just doesn't do anything. He's probably the easily most forgotten Sonic boss in history, ironic enough, but I don't know, I kind of wish they changed him up a little bit for the remake stuff, maybe make him even harder or something, but you know, he's the same as he was in the original games, so, or well, the original Sonic Generations, I should say. So, it's kind of weird that we're at this point because at the moment of recording, the series hasn't even been it's been uploaded, but it hasn't even released on the channel yet, so I guess I'm gonna see how you guys react to the full playthrough, because by the time I start Shadow Generations, this LP will probably start. But as I said, this is not the final episode entirely. We still have Shadow Generations to go through and enjoy a lot. I actually like Shadow Generations even more than Sonic Generations, because there's a lot of cool things associated with it. Oh, Sonic Adventure 1. Nice to see it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Sonic Generations through another person's LP once again. I know I kind of missed the train on when everybody was playing this game, but honestly, part of the reason I wanted to do Sonic Generations as well is there's only playthroughs of the original game, which I understand why, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to see the remake version. Well, not remake, but remastered version, but yeah, no, most people just skipped Sonic Generations and went straight to Shadow Generations and covered it. Very few playthroughs I saw were of both games, so I guess I'm happy to fill in that little niche of fulfilling both games eventually. So, and there's SA2. Awesome. And there's the original version of the song. Awesome. But yeah, I enjoyed this game a lot. It's not my favorite Sonic game in the world because I've said enough praises about Sonic Heroes, but it is definitely one of my favorites up there nowadays. It's an amazing game, and for those who just want to experience the history of Sonic, I highly recommend picking this up for yourself. And plus, it's not that expensive. It's not a full price game, thankfully. So, I say enjoy it. Enjoy it while you still can, because it's an amazing game that lives pretty well. I mean, even the original Sonic Generations holds up pretty good. Just a little less quality compared to what we got now, and even now, the quality we have is on par with PC, so, which is awesome. So as such, we're not done with this episode entirely, because there's one thing that beating the final boss has unlocked, and plus, yeah, I don't want to say goodbye to Sonic Generations that fast, so I'll leave you guys with the credits. Oh, Sonic Heroes. Oh, whoa. What the hell version are they playing in the scene? Okay, it is really laggy for the version they chose. I'm kind of curious to see if it will show the button prompts, because it's really laggy in the game they're showing there. Oh my god, the frame rate is really bad. Holy crap. I'm really curious. I don't think there'll be any on-screen prompts, though. Just the way they have it tightened up, they won't show any of the button prompts. I'm almost willing to say that might be the PlayStation version, because I remember that one being really laggy for some reason, but I digress. I'll leave you guys with the credits for the rest of this, and I'll see you back in the world of Sonic Generations in just a little bit.
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Custom skill, Supersonic. And we're back to this thing. Yes, continue. So, time break. What the hell's time break? Anyways. So now that we've beaten the game, and I promise you this is going to be a short little thing. This is kind of a bonus thing inside of the final video. Heading all the way back to Oma. Ciao, Jesus. Why are you blinking? Oh, okay, whatever. You're weird. Is this? Oma Chow, you have new things for us. So, time break, which slows down time temporarily. It's kind of cool, it's unneeded, but there's also endless boost, which we could have gotten earlier, but the most important thing is, there it is, Supersonic. You have to have all of these off, so let's remove all of this. Supersonic. So, collect 50 rings to become Supersonic. Pretty self-explanatory. So, let's go show this off real quick. I'll stay on Modern Sonic because it's kind of the same for both. We'll go back to Green Hill. And I do want to show that you can play basically any music that you want, that you wish. So, I didn't unlock a lot of it. Yeah, I didn't really unlock any of it. But, you know what? I could do. Okay, hold on. Let me switch to my main file. My main file has basically everything done. And I am so fast. This is mostly just because I want to show off the different music tracks, because I do have all the music tracks in the game. At least I think I do. Alright, so, and I have all the skills. So, let's go to B, so I don't have to use anything. Alright, so you have all these other things. They're really not that useful. We'll go with Supersonic. I did keep it to that, right? Did I not? I hate that if you exit out of it, it just gets rid of it. Supersonic. No. Confirm. There. Confirm. And I want to use this. How do I? Okay. I guess I could change it when I'm over at Green Hill. Alright, so customization. Yeah, I want to do this. Oh, equip set. Okay. I can change the name. Oh. It's to set names. I guess we'll name it Golden. Sure. Golden Spice. I don't know. Sure. Doesn't really matter. Alright, play stage. So. Oh, I have it set to the Sonic at the Black Knight music. Okay, you know what? This works. And thankfully, it doesn't get distorted when you're boosting when you have a specific track selected, so. Oh, this music's good. This is one of the Red Ring musics, I'm pretty sure. So, try to be careful and get all the rings, because I do want to show this off. I don't remember if there's that many rings in this stage or not. Oh, there we go. So, I want to wait till we get to another 3D area before I pop that, and I didn't make that by 0.8 seconds. That sucks. Alright, head over here, and we'll go kill these guys. And as I said, once we get to a 3D area, I do want to show this off more. Hey, made that in under 2 seconds. And that's my main file, and this is the one I'm actually good at the game with. Alright. Let's head over here. And you know what? This is a good place. Supersonic. Moves extremely fast, is invincible to everything, has infinite boost, all at the cost of draining your rings over time, which is not much. Here's the thing, though. He's kind of slow, kind of. His boost is the normal boost of Sonic, but when he's moving normally, he's not fast at all. He kind of just glides around, but you get a lot of combo meter for that. And yeah, he kind of just flies through the map. You don't even have to jump or anything. He just moves through the stage by himself. He's an auto-scroller. So, and yeah, we already ran out of rings. It's very much an optional thing and completely breaks the level if you use Supersonic. I think the game even penalizes your score based on if you're using Supersonic. But, yeah, it's cool. I did want to show it off because, I mean, we spent all that time just unlocking the stupid ability, so might as well show it to its fullest capabilities, at least. For Supersonic, it's pretty much the Classic Sonic. It's kind of the same deal. You just move through the stage ridiculously fast, and it turns into an auto-scroller, basically. The game plays itself. So, I guess for a reward at the very end, when there's no point of doing anything. It's nice for, oh, come on. Can I get more some rings? Yeah, Supersonic. Might as well finish it off with Supersonic. And it shows that you did finish it. Oh, it doesn't penalize your score. So yeah. Can you stop moving, buddy? Pretty cool. So yeah. That is pretty much it. That's it of Sonic Generations. As I said, for Classic Sonic, it goes the same way. He flies through the stage and just beats the level for you. It's nice if you want to go back and get all the red rings and such, but as before we end things off, I do want to show one last thing, and that is the collection room. You have access to all the cutscenes within the game, which aren't many. If I can move over here. Chow Rescue, which just shows that you rescued some chows and tells you the locations of them for some reason. Yeah, there's no real reward. That's pretty much it. Yeah, art, which there's some pretty good artwork. There's some from concept art of Green Hill Zone. You get a lot of concept art. You can look a lot of this up. Comments. Oh, you can just hide the comments. Okay. So yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff. Is there anything for Speed Highway, City Escape, concept art for Seaside Hill? Now this is just for Sonic Generations. I don't think this is referring to. Oh, maybe it is just for Sonic Heroes specifically on that one. Interesting. Yeah, one of the ideas for Sonic Heroes. Pretty interesting stuff. You got music, and here is all 50 tracks within the game. There's some pretty good stuff, like... Oh, it even tells you which stuff, or where it comes from. Interesting. I thought that was the final boss music. I thought it was. It doesn't matter. I guess not. Okay. So yeah, live and learn. Does it tell you for like the side random stuff? There's Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors. Oh, it does. Yeah, so you got Toxic Haze from Sonic Spinball, Sonic CD, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Racing, Sonic Advance, Advance 2, Advance 3, Sonic Rush Adventure, Sonic Riders even, and Zero Gravity. Those games are amazing. And Free Riders, Sonic Rivals, Rivals 2. Some of this is DLC. I think I Am All of Me is one of them. This is from Shadow the Hedgehog. And you got Sonic at the Secret Ring, Sonic at the Black Knight. Oh god, why is this in here? And OG Sonic. And Sonic 2. And Sonic 3. And Sonic and Knuckles. So, pretty cool. And lastly, we have characters, which gives you a biography on every character that we saved. Even Metal Sonic and normal Sonic. Does it say? Is there not one for Classic Sonic? Weird. I thought they would have had one for Classic and Metal Sonic. Or Classic Sonic, even Classic Eggman and Classic Tails. That's kind of sad. But that's it. That is everything in Sonic Generations I want to cover before we go into Shadow Generations. So, next time on Sonic X Shadow Generations, We've beaten the one side, now we're going to Shadow side. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.